The Denver Nuggets get a much-needed victory versus the New Orleans Pelicans in a game that, honestly, given how the things have gone recently, some people are a little concerned. How would the Denver Nuggets show up? Would they be prepared? How locked in would they be? Defensively, would they be willing to show up and give the effort that we know they can give? And tonight, it goes very well. The Denver Nuggets get a win over the New Orleans Pelicans in dominant fashion, had a 22-point lead at one point in time in the game, kept a double-digit distance throughout the game after the first quarter. We got to tap into that and more here. Y'all know what time it is with your boy Swipa. Let's get it. So, y'all, Denver Nuggets, they beat the New Orleans Pelicans 125-113 in one of the best games of 2024, if not the best game of this calendar year so far. The Nuggets took care of business, man. They shot 56% from the field. They shot 42% from three on 33 attempts. And the Nuggets had 30 assists. Now, they had 15 turnovers today. Just a really sloppy game, just a 2-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio. The Nuggets have been around 30 assists and 8 turnovers throughout the last few weeks. But they were able to pull it out, get the victory, and they played really, really well today. Y'all, Nikola Jokic had so many spectacular highlight plays over the course of this game. He had a backwards over-the-head pass to AG. He had a lob where he stunted at 2 New Orleans Pelicans defenders and Jonas and Zion, got them to freeze in the paint, and then he threw the ball up to AG for a reverse dunk. He had a nice little bounce pass for led to a bucket. He had a nice little backdoor slip to AG. He had an alley-oop he was giving out. He was passing to Michael Porter Jr., anything and everything. And then he had a back down versus Jonas Valanciunas, and, obviously, whatever. He had a dunk where he gets Jonas Valanciunas to clear out of the way with a flop and then finishes with like a Shaq-like little two-hand dunk. And, again, troll, obviously, not Shaq. But it was just a really great play all the way around. And I think one of the things that the Nuggets have shown, when they need to touch into another level, when they need to tap into a higher level of play, they can do that more often than not. And Jokic is really the primary catalyst to that. Now, the thing about Jokic is Jokic knows that if the moment calls for it, he's able to turn on the Jets and to put his team in a situation where he's basically taking advantage of every matchup in front of him. And especially the Jonas Valanciunas matchup, he always does well versus them. Nikola Jokic in the first quarter today had 11 points, had 2 rebounds, had 5 assists. He was 5 of 8 from the field. He was 5 of 8 from the field, and the Nuggets were up 37-25. 37-25 at the end of the first quarter. And a lot of this, if not most of it, had to do with the fact that the Denver Nuggets bench was exceptional over the course of this game. We're going to get to that because in the first quarter, especially, man, Peyton Watson, Christian Brown, they came into the game and they didn't let the enthusiasm die from the starters. They took hold of what the starters did, and then they raised it up another level, and they did their jobs tonight. Really good game for them. But Nikola Jokic, man, 27 points, 10 rebounds, 14 assists. This is Joker's 12th triple-double of the season, his 12th triple-double of the season. Now, the funny thing is about Joker actually hasn't been scoring at the volume and shooting at the volume just because he hasn't had to at all. Joker on the season now is averaging 25.5 points a game, 11.7 rebounds a game, 9.3 assists with a 64.8 true shooting. He's played 39 games this year. He's now shooting 35% from three. He's shooting 57.5% from the field, which is continuing to go up. He's shooting 82% from the free throw line, which is also continuing to go up. Joker has been an absolute man on a mission the last several games. Joker has been a man on the mission. And if you look at Joker's last handful of games, I believe he's been on this little shooting streak of his the last 8 games. Do you know that in the last 8 games for Joker, he is shooting 73 of 92 from the field? That's 79% from the field. 79% from the field on 92 attempts in an 8-game sample size. And it went down today because he shot 64.7% from the field. He's shooting 75% from three over that stretch. He's shooting 87% from the line over that stretch. And that's only because Joker has missed in his last 31 attempts. He's missed just 4 free throws. Joker's averaging basically 22, 10, and 10 over the last 8 games. Now, the Denver Nuggets defense was a little bit better today. It wasn't great. Zion Williamson turned it on inside of that fourth quarter. I believe he had 16 points altogether. And they basically started spamming that little Michael Porter Jr. by bringing Trey Murphy up into the screen at the nail. They just started basically trying to get a switch. And then if not, when they were slow on the switch to take AG off of Zion would just go straight downhill and was finishing with like a lot of floaters and puts right at the rim. Zion today, he enters the game with 30 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists, 13 to 22 from the field, -7. Excuse me. Brandon Ingram only 9 points today, 4 of 11 from the field, -14. KCP was the primary defender on Brandon Ingram today and absolutely held him in check. Absolutely held him in check. Excuse me, y'all. Jamal Murray tonight, 20 points, 9 assists, 2 rebounds, 8 of 15 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3. This is after Jamal Murray was 5 of 25. 5 of 25 in the last 4 games, I want to say, from 3. So Jamal Murray finally had to bounce back. That happens sometimes. 1-1 from the free throw line. He was a +18. Joker was a +12. Jamal Murray was a +18 today. Excuse me, out of nowhere. And Michael Porter Jr. had 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 1 assist. 8 of 12 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw line with a block, a steal. Michael Porter Jr. had an underhand full court assist to Joker in the first quarter today, where he literally got the ball to rebound, dribbled, and then did an underhand LaMelo Ball toss over for a fast break layup from Joker. And then he had his best dunk of the season, gets the ball on the right wing. He gets the ball, cuts past the defender, goes up off his left foot, going to his right, and puts the ball in his right hand and literally dunks over the top of Jonas Valanciunas in his best dunk of the season, bar none. Best dunk of the season for him. He's looked explosive. He's looked dynamic. Yo, shout out, man. Michael Porter Jr. has been really good, really incredible. He was a +14 in his minutes, got 12 attempts from a shot, and he was also 2 of 5 from 3. So great game for Michael Porter. So the Denver Nuggets big three, and I'm talking about Aaron Gordon too. Aaron Gordon, 31 minutes played, 15 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. He was 7 of 12 from the field, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. He was a +9 in his minutes. So you got Jokic, Murray, Porter. You had 67 points between the three of them. They made 27 shots. They made 27 shots today in 44 attempts, it looks like. 27 shots in 44 attempts today. They were absolutely cooking. And they were also from the three-point line. They were 6 of 12 from the three-point line between the three of them. So when they're playing like that and they're shooting that efficiently, it's basically impossible to put the Nuggets away to beat them because they're all over the place. And this kind of reminds me of, I think it was the 2020-21 season, the Pacers game, when they had all three of them had 20-point games. I think that was the first time they might have did that. It wasn't the Pacers game that Porter was a rookie in. It might have been the next year. The rookie year, Porter had a 25 game versus the Pacers, his first 20-point game. But it was the next year when Jamal was on the court. They just went crazy. So kind of a similar performance for them today. KCP, all NBA defense tonight, 11 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists, 4 of 9 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3. And he was a +9. KCP, a bounce-back three-point shooting game. The Nuggets starters, all the three-point shooters went off today. Reggie Jackson off the bench had 12 points and 2 rebounds and 5 of 10 from the field, +4. Christian Brown, 4 points and 6 rebounds, only 1 of 4 from the 3, but he was a +7 in his minutes, played some good defensive stretches. DeAndre Jordan, 6.7 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 of 2 from the field. He was a +6. But y'all, Peyton Watson, man, 3 of 7 from the field, missed some lays in transition, especially. He was 2 of 4 from 3, and he was a +9 in his minute. And y'all, Peyton Watson continues to solidify himself as one of the more valuable rotation players the Denver Nuggets have, arguably their 6th best player. He had, in this game, 1 block, but he had a contest at the rim. He got a block, maybe on a Dyson Daniels shot, and then CJ McCollum tried to come and get to the rim. He had a contest that caused CJ to miss, and then he had a steal in open court on a pass, and then it led to a wide open dunk for him. Peyton Watson continues to prove that he is a solidified player in this roster and in this lineup, man. And I would dare to say, Peyton Watson, like I said, by the end of the year, will be the 6th best player. It could be much sooner than that. I just know that Peyton has had an astronomical leap from where he was to start the year off to where he is now. He's a different player. His confidence level is different. The way he communicates, the way the team trusts him, everything about it. Peyton Watson is continuing to take step by step by step to be an even better player. So shout out Peyton Watson today. The Denver Nuggets, man, they dominate. The Nuggets now move to 27-13 on the season. Again, they're a full game back of first place. They got the Pacers on Sunday. They're a half game out of second. They're 1 game above the Clippers, and then they're 3 games above the Kings. So the Western Conference from 4 to 1 now, it's really tight. And so they have their biggest stretch of the year coming up after this Pacer game with the 76ers and then with the Celtics right after. So we'll tap into it, y'all. But y'all, Swipa gang, what y'all think of the game? You feel like the team bounced back? This effort from them. We'll see. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe all the way to 15,000 subscribers. I will catch y'all on the other side.